Okay, so I'm gonna talk about an electronic book of shadows because I've seen like articles saying this is good, this isn't good, and I haven't really heard any other opinions on how other people's, if they've tried it. So for the last little while, I've put together my own, and I find that on a couple occasions that it is good because if I need something, I usually can find it within my little Book of Shadow folder. And the one thing I do is source, because if it isn't the recipe I came up with, or a craft, or page layout, or picture, or whatever, I can say I have a list of websites or books that I got it from. So sourcing something that isn't yours, I find very, very important, because if you don't give credit where credit is due, one, you're plagiarizing, and two, you're not giving respect to whoever did it first. But anyway, first off, this is, I'm sharing this in video, and, yeah, so I'm just giving, a look into what one, electronic Book of Shadows can be, and how much you can put into it, because, I have a lot, it's close to being, last time I checked, it's just over 600 megabytes, and that's just with all the stuff I collected from these different sites. And I have a little folder of sites saying to give credit where credit is due if somebody wants these sites, because I have put where these are helpful sites and stuff. Okay, to start off, there are folders. First, I like to be organized. If you can see my room, it's not a state where I want it to be, and so I'm so, if you can kind of see behind me, the books on my bookshelf organized by size. So, and if they're in a series, it's ordered by the what they are, the year, or the number they are. So yeah, so this is organized just like any Book of Shadows, and within the folder, some of them have folders, and if you have folders within the folder, it's crazy. But since I'm a candle tarot kind of person, I do have folders for them, and within the candle folder, I have candle making, on the colors. So there's a document on red, pink, yellow, purple, and the other colors. There's documents of where I kind of place them into one of the other folders. Preparing, and then spells. For tarot, it's folder of PDFs, and then one of soul cards. Soul cards are determined by adding up numbers of your birthday, and then once you get that final 4-digit number, you add those numbers together, and you'll get a number between 1 and 9, and so your soul card will be either Justice, Chariot, Emperor, Empress, Hierophant, Hermit, High Priestess, the Lovers, or the Magician. So out of those 9 cards, that'll be your soul card, and yeah. And then I have some documents. One being from, I have a newsletter from like tarot school. They do have good documents, so give them a look, and if you like them, it's like a monthly newsletter, so you'll get certain topics every month. So yeah. Important documents, like the Chart of the God, Chart of the Goddess, Wiccan Reed, Witch's Rune, a few other documents. Yeah, so if you, like a lot of practitioners, you'll look to one of those documents or passages and find meaning in them. Not everybody will find full meaning in the Wiccan Reed or the Chart of the God or the Goddess, depending on your tradition. Then I have like regular info on like a few things on like chakras, stones, or the elements, or gods and goddesses. I have like a few other document type stuff. Other documents is stuff I couldn't really place myself into another document. And also like the dot text stuff, I don't want to like put into one, because like those are like people I found on YouTube that I've liked, or a site for a certain PDF that I don't want to place anywhere else. The .text document for my sites I keep on the main folder, because I've continually been adding to that one, so I don't want to put it into a folder. Next I have PDFs. So books and Books of Shadows, a lot of places allow you to freely download PDFs of like their newsletter or magazine or book, or if you just type in PDF like into Google, PDF like feng shui or Scott Cunningham, like I have folders for those. So yeah, also magazines and like magazines for like Moonbeams and Puka Pages. Yeah, I know the last two are for children, but you can get some stuff that can be transitioned over into your practice. Like there are recipes and craft ideas and like information on like crystals and herbs and on like people within the pagan community. So that can be helped out, and I do have like Scott Cunningham PDFs, because some people have put them on to online, but I do own Scott Cunningham books, because I do find hard copies of books a little more interesting. Oh my gosh, my voice gonna even sound worse when people listen to it. So I have a folder of pictures, and I always give credit where credit is due. That's where some of the sites come in, because I don't want to say I drew this, I drew that, or I made that, I did that, or whatever. PowerPoints, I have found some PowerPoints that people have organized information on. So depending on what you're looking for, you can find free PowerPoints. A folder on Sabbats, so 8 Sabbats, 8 folders for the Sabbats, and then they have an individual one where it's multiple information about like wheel of the year or whatever. So I have a separate folder for that. Another folder for stories, poems, chants, and humor. Just collected all those into one. I have a folder of like to make, so it's like crafts and recipes. Again, I give credit where credit is due, and that's or with the sites document. And I have articles from like news. So yeah, it's just folder like in folder, and sometimes folders within those subfolders. So yeah, that's what I have to say about electronic Book of Shadows. And then I'm sharing mine as an example. So yeah.